Stop this thing!
I can't! Controls are locked!
Radio hack. Need to trace the signals. 3 of them. You want me gone? Shut down this signal.
Everyone back! Guys, he's living us up! It's over now! Taking you out, Spider-Man!
All right, now for the transmitter. Got one. Need to find the other 2.
You can't stop!
Underground down, transmitter next. Should be one left. Hey man, talk to me. Are you okay?
Not falling from the sky, but I don't have full control yet.
You'll have it soon.
Is this gonna hurt, Spider-Man?
Gotta take out the transmitter. Gotta be the last one.
Got 2 words for you. Air combat. In this challenge, enemies only take damage while airborne. Get as many airborne KOs as possible. Approach the prompt when you're ready.
Air combat? Oh, I got this.
Running. Close combat.
And down he goes.
Try yanking guys up while you're airborne. Utilizing hostile combat tech.
Bada bing, bada boom. Can't stand the heat. Get out the airborne
Yanking
ticket.
guys up while you're airborne.
And the crowd goes wild.
Ranged weapon. KO'd before he's bleeding to touch the ground. Nice.
Man, I feel like graceful. Cool.
Impressive airborne ballet of destruction there, Miles.
Pete's right. Way more control up here.
Attack protocol. Activate. Close combat subroutine. Active. Spectacular job! Practice is paying off. Beautiful airborne poetry in motion, Miles. Now that you know the secrets of air combat, you'll do more damage while airborne. Get those bad dudes off their feet.
special episode, I'm joined by newly elected Councilwoman Rio Morales of Harlem, who has been instrumental in the effort to scale back Roxxon's expansion plans following the revelations that they endangered New Yorkers with their highly unstable energy source, Nuform. Welcome, Councilwoman.
Thanks for having me, Mr. Jameson. I have to say, I was surprised when you reached out to my office.
My producer, Jared, was insistent that we have you on. Something about needing to broaden our demographics, especially after your recent appearance on another, much less popular show.
Oh yeah, Danica Hart was wonderful.
My listeners would like to know, how do you plan to bring prosperity to your community? I think I speak for everyone when I say it's an area that has struggled for quite some time.
True prosperity isn't brought in from outside by huge faceless corporations. It comes from sustained investment in the people that make our community so special. It's true that folks here have struggled, but that's only because they've lacked advocates in City Hall. I will be their voice. And my hope is with that support, the city and the world will see that we're a vibrant area full of brilliant artists, kind people, and now, even our very own Spider-Man.
About that, you are now a publicly elected official. You are obligated to serve according to a constitution, laws, and time-tested ethical requirements, which I'm sure you respect. How can you reconcile that responsibility with your support of a vigilante who isn't bound by any of the same safeguards?
Spider-Man is not our enemy. He's a New Yorker like the rest of us, and he's just trying to do what's right. And if you ask me, he couldn't be doing a better job. That doesn't replace my obligations to my community, nor anyone else's who serves in a public role. But I do sleep easier every night knowing that he's out there, helping us all pick up the slack.
I'm happy.
Yankee, I'm at the Roxxon lab in Chinatown. Can you access their security?
You betcha.
You should get those garage doors open. Got it. Not here. Other room?
I'll be sure to
Down there.
on your app if I see any
I'm here.
And I'm on their network. I can see what you see and all the wiring in the lab.
Nice. Let's shut this place down. Genki, you ready to pop this door open once I power it up?
Ready and waiting.
Did that do it?
Yep, and I got it unlocked.
There's a new form reactor powering this place. Just gotta drain it.
You should be able to find it on the ground floor. Straight ahead.
If Nuform was as volatile as people were worried about, wouldn't the labs have exploded by now? You forget what happened to the plaza? The plaza didn't explode, it just kind of collapsed. Totally different thing.
These underground kids don't stand a chance.
Bet you didn't see that coming. Eso me gustó.
We need another sweep.
On patrol.
night.
I need a vacation.
Here, take 5.
Comms check, RX-21. No response. Check his position. Copy, I'm on it.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Once the plaza's done, they'll stop complaining.
Check on Bravo team and see what's the problem.
The problem is your nasty new form reactor. The solution is me wrecking it.
Hey man, found some heavily redacted but still legible files.
Anything bigger than what Uncle Aaron took to the cops?
Nope. It's a bunch of tests confirming Newform gets explosive when exposed to electricity.
Like my venom.
Like any stray spark. I mean, it makes gasoline look like lemonade. That simile worked better in my head.
I got it. Once again, Newform's way more dangerous than Roxxon wants to admit.
I heard something. Checking it out.
Don't let Spider-Man leave here!
Knew I could do it.
All units stand by. Possible code blue. Code blue! It's Spider-Man! Lay him out!
Combat assistance protocol running.
Stay out of this, Spider-Man! Taking aim! Got him in my sight! You're outside!
Like that!
Weapons free!
Cleared off the guards. Now for the reactor. Not that bad.
Security shutters are open. You know what to do.
Probably worth looking around here.
Dear Roxxon employees, as thanks for your hard work, we put together a little gift package. So get ready to look cool in some killer Roxxon swag. Oh, what do you guys see, these sunglasses? We got tickets to our holiday gala and, you've been waiting for it, complimentary enrollment into our coaching program. Boom. Hey, maybe I'll see you in class. Remember, we're here for you.
I wonder if those sunglasses will be worth anything now.
Can you imagine telling yourself a year ago that we'd be taking down an evil energy company together?
Honestly, no.
We've gone from making batteries and chemistry to you becoming a human battery.
It's wild, dude. Can't wait to see where we go from here.
Great news. Roxxon's prototype labs in Manhattan are kaput, and so are their reactors.
Finally! With the labs and Krieger gone, feels like Roxxon's butt has been firmly kicked.
I bet they'll be staying out of sight for a while.
Good. Because I don't want to drain any more reactors.
You said it, buddy. But I'm glad we were able to do this together.
Me too. Until our next adventure?
Which'll probably be 5 minutes from now, right? Deal.
Why is no one opening stuff off the shelves?
That looks like a robbery.
We have hostages!
No Rhino here to protect you this time, my dudes. Done. Hope there aren't any more. What's the underground got going on here? Not your lucky day.
Hey, I'm hearing that the underground hijacked a billboard near you.
Everyone's gonna want to take a shot at us now. Hey! It's not my fault I have sticky fingers. Gotta be the last one. Thanks for the upgrade, Underground. Bingo! After we won that science enterprise, Finn got way into space exploration. Dreamed up this moon transport. She wanted to reinvent the whole world. Capsule.
Hey, Miles, MJ's flying into JFK next Tuesday.
Up a little.
You mind covering patrol for me?
No problem.
Just try to get some work done.
After seeing it in the Olympics, Finn got crazy good at table tennis in like a week. Her spin game was unreal. Could put the ball wherever she wanted. Girl is agile as heck.
Thanks for being a friendly neighbor.
Could always use more tech parts. Hey, remember those time capsules I told you Finn and I hid? I found them. And, whew, talk about a head trip.
Yeah, I bet that'd be intense now.
I wanted to bury them in Prospect Park, but it was her idea to put them around the city. She always tried to push me out of my comfort zone.
What do you think she would have said to you now that you found them?
Good job, but I would have found them faster.
I like her taking the opportunity to dunk on you.
That's how she'd want it. I think I saw some wind chimes. If I can get close enough. Something distinctive.
You don't mind, right? Hello?
Yeah. Wind chimes. That sounds good.
Well, just...
This plaza's where I had my first job. I was fresh out of high school then. Didn't have the gear or the mask. Guy paid me to mug his boss. Rough him up, take everything in his wallet. Your dad found out. He stood under those wind chimes yelling at me for an hour. But he never told our folks. He made me promise I'd stop stealing. Wish I kept my word. You deserve better.
I wish you had too. Maybe you and Dad would have stayed close. And you and I would be okay too. Man.
Hey, Miles. MJ's flying into JFK next Tuesday. Do you mind covering patrol for me?
No problem. She's been gone a while, huh? You must be glad she's coming back.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised Sable let her go. MJ's profile opened by calling her cold, calculating, and humorless. Lavish praise in Simcaria. They're basically BFFs now.
Now that's a cool team-up.
Cool and slightly frightening. Okay, hit you up Tuesday. Bye. And thanks again.
Hey, App says thieves are breaking into a store near you.
Like a little present from the underground. Just for me.
Best vacation ever.
Ever thought of putting ads on the suits?
Hi, Mom. Sorry, a Spider-Man thing interrupted us.
I'm still getting used to that. Reminds me of when I used to call your dad at work. Sometimes I'd catch him on patrol, or he'd have to shout over sirens.
You ever call when he was making a bust?
One time, he was taking in a felon who'd skipped bail. The guy wriggled out of his cuffs and his pants to make a break for it. Your dad had to chase him down Fifth. I was on the phone for the whole thing.
No way, you serious?
Serious. Best part? People took pictures, and it made the Bugle. Your dad was not happy. Made him the butt of a lot of jokes at the station.
But, nice one, Ma.
I did not mean to do that.
Either way, awesome story. So what's up? Did you need something?
No, I just wanted to hear your voice and make sure you're okay. I'll let you go. Bye, honey.
Love you. Bye.
Hey fam, check it out.
Thanks, Underground.
Hearing that a feast.
This sound always feels like someone celebrating, even when it's just telling time. Your dad thought so too, so we had to include it.
A sound that tells time. Okay.
Christmas, Spider-Man.
Can't say that about
Alright, that's enough of the cheap knockoff Spider-Man impersonator.
That's it. Ringing on the hour.
When I hear those bells, I remember the last time I was here. Your dad had just graduated from the police academy. I didn't go to the ceremony, so I met him here after. Bought us milkshakes. Strawberry for him, peanut butter for me. Don't know why I remember that. He said he couldn't cover for me anymore if I got in trouble. I told him I was done with that life. I was lying, but he believed me for a while. Or at least pretended to.
Man, things got complicated between them.
Hey, young blood. You got almost everything you need for the track. You just unlocked the spot where you can find the last piece. Hope it works for you.
Place where I fought him? Doesn't have the best memories, Uncle Aaron. Hey, Danica. I'm at another hideout.
Ooh, awesome. Just reorganized my notes from the podcast series, and I am ready to dig in. Go find that jammer.
Yeah!
Nope, but good guess.
Hey, so I checked this location against local crime reports. Guess what? A while back, the Maggia and an unidentified group, obviously pre-Tinkerer Underground, got into a shootout.
Underground went after the Maggia? Like the crime families?
They wanted respect. Makes sense they try and jump ahead by gunning for the ruling class. Hey, question. Where'd the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man thing come from?
My mentor came up with it.
I like it. I mean, at first I thought it was kind of cornball, but now I like it.
Thanks? Okay, all that's left is to find the jammer and shut it down. Wire runouts are a good place to start. There's a pulley over those crates. As Pete would say, that's a bingo. Wow. It's a Maggia trophy room. Green's a little off on these bills. Guess the Maggia never nailed down their counterfeiting operation. Found the jammer. Guess I can head out. Crap! Hey, the way out's blocked.
Should I call someone? Like backup?
I'll figure it out. That old elevator could be my ticket out of here. Just need some juice. Poker chips. Definitely the old crime family style. Their cunning trap has failed. Hey, consider the jammer jammed.
Perfect. Now I'm just gonna give the police an anonymous tip, and boom! No more hideouts.
Appreciate the help. Did you get what you needed?
Yep. I'm gonna dig some more into this turf war between the underground and the Maggia. Smells like a story.
Sounds good. I'm looking forward to hearing the podcast.
I've been checking on all the hideouts we've shut down. Recruiting's tanked, and those blocks have gotten way safer.
That's great. Thanks for calling them in. I wouldn't have found the jammers without you.
So, I was looking through my files. It seems like the Tinkerer was working on some big secret project in Hell's Kitchen.
Is it Newform related?
No, it looks like programmable matter?
Maybe I should grab it before someone else does.
Oh, hey, there's a code referenced here. 2658. Maybe try that if you find something, you know, locked?
2658. Got it. Thanks again, Danica, for doing your podcast. Those tips at the end of your episodes have been life-changing.
Oh, well, I'm glad. Thanks. When my Underground series is out, let me know what you think.
Sounds good to me. Talk to you later.
I'm making art over here, Spider-Man! Mind your own business!
Fortunately, today, your terrible art is my business.
Out of your league! Need some help! Got your back! Looking forward to this! Show me what you got, freak! TDNY, hands up! Keep an eye on the Spider Kid.
Hey, pod listeners. This episode is part of my series, Underground Exposed. Spider-Man recently took down an underground hideout in Greenwich, and we found evidence that the underground went to war against the Maggia. Yes, that Maggia. The old school crime family. Back then, there was no Tinkerer, and the underground considered themselves a new class of criminal. The young mafia, if you will. They wanted respect, so they went after the crime families. The conflict sputtered out when Hammerhead staged the full-on takeover of the Maggia, which indirectly saved the underground. Thanks for that, Hammerhead, you jerk. Till next time, if you're trying to change your habits, limit yourself to 1 change per month so you can stick to it. Goodbye.
The main purpose of stealth? Saving lives. Free all the hostages without being spotted to win this challenge. Time is a factor, so move quick. Zip to the prompt to get stealthing.
Hostages, eh? Sounds tense.
Remember, you can take down guys while crawling on walls, too.
Oh, man. The hostages are all Pete. That's funny. And weird. Very Pete.
Searching for target. Alert. A training beauty of a takedown.
Another one bites the dust.
Great takedown. Very strategic.
Knew I could do it.
intruder. Alert. Evidence suggests hostile target nearby. Alert. A unit has been compromised. Auditory alert. Possible. Executing.
Hey, oh!
Gotta watch out for spiders, man. Should check on the hostages.
I know my hero will save me! Oh, thank you, Spider-Man!
You're wel- Oh, right. Fake people.
You'll never get away with this, evil holograms! I knew you'd save me, Spider-Man!
Amazing. Love.
If you're going to do amazing work like that all the time, Miles, I really need to step up. All hostages freed. Huge success. Now that you've gotten the hang of them, stealth takedowns will give you a boost in power. Nothing like being in the stealth zone.
Gotta remember to bust out a few stealth takedowns next time.
As far as I'm concerned,
Later, Spider-Man.
Roxxon
Music
deserves
viewers.
10
Only
times
when you're
worse
ready to
than
get
you
serious
gave it.
about brand
Thanks for
development.
shining a light on those scumbags.
Dude, what's up?
Bombs, man. Nothing says evil bad guy plan like a bunch of bombs waiting to explode. Defuse all bombs to win this challenge. Move quick to increase your score. Zip to the prompt and we'll start.
Okay? Let's defuse some bombs.
If you lure guards away from the bomb, you can defuse it without being seen. Possible disturbance. Initiating investigation. Duty of a takedown. Great takedown. Very strategic.
Wonder what people think when they see me doing these challenges. Oh, there's Spider-Man, stealthing holograms. That's totally normal, not weird in any way.
Try luring guards away, then sneaking in to defuse the bombs.
Need to get them away from the bomb.
Searching. Alert. A unit has been compromised.
Nap time, bro.
Attempting to locate target. Disable training unit. Discovered. Executing search protocols. Alert. Anomalous reading detected. Investigating. Alert. Unknown hostiles nearby.
Night.
Diffused. Nice. Keep going. Status alert.
Another win for Spider-Man. You're done.
It's safe. Good work. Still more out there, though.
I know these bombs are fake, but this is surprisingly stressful. I still have bombs left to defuse.
Simply amazing. Nice job, Miles. Want to make a big entrance? Here's a secret. Put a little mustard on your tape.
Good news, friends. My sources say underground activity has subsided significantly, and the Tinkerer is officially presumed dead. We survived the storm of the century, and our wounds are healing. But New Yorkers must remain ever vigilant. This is the greatest city on Earth, which means there will always be lunatics trying to make a name for themselves by disrupting the tranquility of our daily
Wish we
lives.
could leave Christmas decorations.
1 minute you're washing down a delicious everything bagel with a fresh cup of Pana Fuerte coffee. The next minute, not one, but two masked menaces run by your window, and you discover the hard way that scalding hot is great in the cup, but agony in your pants. Well, I, for one, pledge to continue rallying the public against such crises, and anything worse that may yet come. After much reflection and serenity training, I am able to accept that there are now two Spider-Men. But rest assured, I will continue holding them to the highest standard, and will be the first to call them out when they come up short. Which they will. Often. That is my promise to you. And this is J. Jonah Jameson, signing off. Until next time.
Alright, this one's the Big Daddy. In this challenge, all checkpoints are active at once. It's up to you to choose the fastest course. Approach the prompt, and we'll get started.
Bring it, Pete. I'm ready.
Remember, you need to hit every checkpoint. Don't miss any.
Just gotta make a plan and execute. With like a split-second margin for error. Easy. You got this.
Doing good, Miles. Keep moving.
Just gotta trust my gut.
Keep an eye on the checkpoints coming up. You need to plot a course on the fly.
Swinging challenge that's really about in-the-moment problem solving. Nice mentoring, Pete.
Almost there, Miles. Keep after it.
Never really appreciated Central Park till now. Love this place. Is that roasted almonds? Oh man, I should get some of those. Wait,
I know
no.
spectacular when I see
Focus,
it.
dude.
And
Focus.
that's all you, Miles. Carve your own path challenge complete. Here's a trick. Invert your web shooter nozzle. Trust me. Gives you the force you need for a second mid-air zip.
Oh, wow.
Real lifesaver, that one.
You finished all the challenges. Guess there's nothing to do but release the super secret bonus ultimate challenge. Head to ESU, if you dare. Wow. Wow, evil laughs are so much harder to pull off than they seem.
Oh, man, he's right. Do bad guys take classes in this stuff?
Is this Spider-Man? It's Dale, from the bodega. Hope this is an okay time to call. It's Dale, by the way. from the bodega.
Hey, Teo. What's up, man?
Hey, listen, Spider-Man. My Spider-Man, you know, my cat, he took a liking to you.
Oh, yeah? I like him, too. Good cat.
So, you know, I just wanted to say, if you wanted to come by and hang out with him sometime, or like take him for a walk or a swing or something, you know, that'll be okay. That's all I'm saying.
For sure. I'd love to chill with him. Thanks, Teo.
Oh, man, that's great. I mean, he'd love that. Gonna tell him now. You're a good one, Spider-Man. See you soon.
Teo's great, man. Love that guy. Pete! Hey, now that my mom knows about, you know, how much do you think I should tell her?
Like, should you tell her about every cracked rib and supervillain with a vendetta? That is tough. I never had to face that question with May.
I worry if I'm too open, she'll stress out. But if I hold back, she'll stress even more.
I don't know, your mom's pretty good with stress. I mean, she did go toe-to-toe with Roxanne. Talk it out. Find out how much she wants to know, and how much you're comfortable sharing.
Yeah, that's good advice. Every time I think I know everything about superheroing, bam, something new.
Just wait till you gotta figure out health insurance. Let me tell you, premiums get nuts after 3 freak accident detached retinas.
Something to look forward to. All right, thanks, Pete. Take it easy.
Oh, man. The donation stand's getting robbed right now.
Seriously? You cannot rob donation stands, especially during the holidays. Spider-Man 1, robbers 0.
Thank you. I don't know what would have happened without you here.
You ever need my help again? Ping my app.
ESU, hallowed halls. My alma mater. Have I ever told you what happened when I started school here? Step up to the prompt and live the story for yourself.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
On the very first day of class. I'll bash you into bird seed, Spider-Man! Sorry, that's my bad Vulture.
Oh, Pete had fun with this.
Vulture's old research partner,
Pete didn't have
Greg
camo when he
Bestman,
fought
taught
Vulture.
ESU.
I'm not gonna use it
Vulture
either.
tried to take Bestman out. I tried to stop him. I'll tell you what, Miles. This fight was hard.
Man, this fight is serious.
Always meddling, Spider-Man. Why won't you let me commit my senseless, overly dramatic crimes in peace?
Feel like Pete's working out some stuff with this Vulture imitation.
I'm old! I'm old and I hate you! Get off my lawn! Early bird specials! Casual racism that is not worth it to challenge me on!
Too real.
Have I told you I like Shakespeare? I do! I love him! But I misquote Hamlet every time we fight and refuse to admit it! No! No! It was a tough fight, but he was weakening. Then, just as I thought I might actually win, Vulture's eviler twin brother showed up to help. No, actually, he rolled it over. I was exhausted. I was barely limp. Man, it felt like 2 vultures.
Who? This fight's no joke.
How does it feel to be a metaphor for Vulture number 2. Great Vulture number 1. I love being used to illustrate the importance of pacing yourself during a battle.
How long did Pete spend making this?
Hey, Vulture number 2. Going cheap.
I've been waiting for the bird jokes to come out.
Why are we so evil, Vulture number 2? Because of society. Society is to blame. Also, overinflated egos combined with an inability to achieve success through normal avenues. But mainly society.
Roast them, Pete!
Catch, Spider-Man! It's clever because I don't want you to catch anything. Hilarious! Avenge me, brother! No! You defeated my metaphorical brother! I'm metaphorically pissed, Spider-Man!
And I'm metaphorically loving this!
No! I'll be back, Spider-Man! I'll be back! That fight taught me I'd always be a kid from Queens at heart, but I could carry that strength anywhere. To Manhattan, to the West Coast, heck, even to Symkaria. Weird to think, but I owe it all to an old man in a bird costume. I should really write him a thank you note. Anyway, nice work, Miles. Holographic spider training officially complete.
That was some great training. Kudos to Pete on super clean combat design.
Miles, hey, do you have a basin wrench?
Maybe in my dad's stuff. I can check.
Yeah, would you? May wouldn't be happy, but I'm gonna replace the lime green guest bathroom sink. 76 was a beautiful year, but it's time to move on.
You need any help? I'm happy to swing out to Queens.
Nah, this is therapeutic. I'm doing full-scale bathroom renovation.
Now that sounds incredibly boring.
Just wait. Once you're an old, grizzled Spider-Man like me, you'll get hyped about home repair. Anyway, thanks for covering Manhattan while I'm in DIY mode.
Hey, my pleasure. What's the point of having two Spider-Men if they don't coordinate work schedules?
Heard that. All right, I should get back to it. You find that wrench, let me know.
Can do. Later, Pete.
How's this stuff so strong? Look out! I ain't scared of you! Can't dodge forever! Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this! Got a shot!
I think that's it for the convicts.
The suit is still so slick. Can't believe he's wrong.
Help!
Hey, good to see you. Been telling everyone how you saved Spider-Man. Glad you look...
You ready to swing, Spider-Cat?
You two look great. Get out there and stop some crimes, you two. I can't wait to hear what you get up to. Yeah.
Looks like a party. Hey, are you Haley? She can always request it in the app. Genki said you could help me find the guys messing with Harlem? You followed them? It's dangerous. And brave. I'll go there. Try to shut them down.
You here to throw down some moves?
Hey, man. Haley told me where to find our criminal friends' setup. Hoping I could shut down however they're communicating with their boss.
I'll check nearby cell phone towers, do some network surveillance, see if I can figure it out so we can cut the connection.
Dope. Call you when I'm there. Genki, guys are definitely set up here. Gonna clear them out. See if I can shut down this whole operation.
Happy punching, Spider-Man.
Can't stop thinking about all my bad life choices.
You talked to the big guy today?
Was supposed to hop on a call with him in a few.
Not your fault the kid spider.
All this guy cares about is results. But you go to hell? The hell? Someone there? What was that? Guys, we got a man down!
Heard the boss is getting desperate.
Lights out for you.
What's the matter? No supervillains to take care of? Back off, Spider!
Not your lucky day. Sorry.
You wanna dance, Spider-Man? Let's dance! Is that a rat? This is S.A.R! He's back! Take all of us! Come on, kid, let's play! You're done, kid!
That one felt good.
I got a shot! Get back!
State the nature of the combat.
Somebody do something! See him! Let's see how tough you really are! Is this some kind of CGI? What the hell's going on? You're dead! Look out! Stay out of my business, freak show! I can't reach it! Taking you down! My turn! He just freaking vanished! What the hell is going on? I got a shot!
Okay, now to get inside. Gotta be a way inside. That gear should lift the door. Not what I expected. There's gotta be more here. Whoa.
Hey, pulled network data. Webcam calls to the raft are definitely coming from here.
So cut the network connection, brick the computer, no more boss giving them orders.
Exactly.
The underground basement hideout where they planned all their takedown Harlem schemes. Cool, cool, cool. Feast North? Caleb's barbershop? The power plant? Everywhere they've targeted. Money, land, control. This guy wants everything. Even without pulling off the bank heist, their boss is loaded. These guys really don't care who gets hurt, as long as their boss gets what he wants. Can you help me run a hybrid attack?
Sure, but first try VANESSA.
Vanessa?
If this setup belongs to who I think it does...
What is this? Who are you?
Oh, crap.
Fisk.
A child playing dress-up, pretending to be Spider-Man.
I can sever the connection from here. Just keep him talking.
Fisk. I stop what you're doing in Harlem. You're done in my neighborhood.
Your neighborhood? How touching. You'll learn that when you cross me, the people you want to protect are the ones who suffer.
What did that mean?
I don't know. But we have to find out.
Ugh. Someone invested in a zoom lens. Fisk wants to find me. This is why Pete's always telling me to keep the mask on. Think I'll take this off their hands. I should head back to the park. Tell Haley I took care of these guys.
Miles, Haley texted me. Fisk's guys are attacking C.J. Walker Park.
I thought I took them out.
Some were scattered around the neighborhood. You've gotta hurry, man. They're going after people at the party.
Tell Haley I'm on my way. You should have stayed away from my neighborhood.
I got my eye on you! Oh, crap!
Hello. Please let me in.
I beat up bloody punks like you every day! He was a loser! I can't break you! Taking you down!
Miles, just heard from Haley. She got everybody out in time. They're hiding in a deli nearby.
I was worried when I didn't see them. Tell Haley to keep everyone there till I'm done with these guys.
I will.
Got something for you.
Need help here!
Get off my block! Harlem's tougher than you on your best day.
Time to teach you a lesson!
Didn't you hear? Spider-Man's looking out for Harlem.
I'm at C.J. Walker Park, where gunmen attacked during the King's Day Parade after party.
Don't worry about it.
Dozens would have been harmed or killed if not for the intervention of Spider-Man, New York's second hero to go by that name.
It's my home, too.
Witnesses say gunmen carried out this attack on orders from Wilson Fisk.
I doubt that.
Serving time in the raft with a parole
Bye, Haley.
scheduled next month.
Hope to see you again.
Are true, Fisk could face additional charges and an increased sentence. Back to you.
Fisk is done in Harlem thanks to us. And don't say no, Miles, thanks to you.
Okay, you're right. We did it together. How's it feel to be Harlem's friendly neighborhood Spider-Man?
Not gonna lie, pretty good.
Oh, almost forgot to tell you. Danica Hart heard what we've been up to. She wants me to come on her show.
Oh, that's awesome. You nervous?
Nervous? No, I mean... Oh, crap, what should I wear?
I don't think it matters, since it's a podcast.
What if she can hear that I'm wearing sweatpants? What if she wants to hop on webcam? Oh my god, I gotta get ready. Bye.
Yeah, that's right. Ah, keeping it cool. Keeping it cool. I dig it.
Today, I want to address some rumors making the rounds of the pool halls and sleazy bars. Supposedly, Wilson Fisk has been trying to destabilize Harlem in order to make it cheaper and easier for him to acquire properties. All from behind bars. Now, you all know my distaste for conspiracy theories. If there's proof, I will be the first to condemn malfeasance. But until that happens, it is poisonous, irresponsible, and wrong to repeat such baseless and inflammatory claims. That's the kind of behavior I'd expect from someone like Spider-Man. Several people have told me enjoys a destabilized neighborhood himself because it creates more crime and thus more opportunities for him to make himself look good. So, let's be careful what we say and stick to the facts. Okay, people?
Finishing this now, Spider!
That's what you get for harassing people.
Thank you so much.
Sorry they were messing with you. Whoa. 2658, right? Programmable matter. I can make this into anything. Oh, I'm digging this. Think that'll do it. I gotta thank Danica for the tip. Abandoned subway tunnels. Guess a good thief needs a good hideout. Whoa! I'm kinda jealous of his lair. The lab. The basement thing. Uncle Aaron's got tabs all over the city. He must have been building his network for years. My mom bought him this at a flea market. It was a joke about... can't remember. Always making upgrades. I definitely got my suit patching skills from Uncle Aaron. Sequencer? Sampler? Vintage? Oh, has to be him and Dad's equipment. He was always way better at guitar than me. He used to come to our place for dinner all the time. Guess he never learned to cook. Use the sounds. Frequency lock? Something new every day.
Hey, kid. Hope the suit fits. You asked why me and your dad stopped talking. He was investigating the Prowler. It led him to my clients, people like Simon Krieger, Wilson Fisk. Dad couldn't afford to make enemies like that. Not with you and Rio in the picture. So I told him. Hoped he'd back off, and he did. For good. He didn't want me around. Didn't want you to turn out like me. Hope this suit helps you be better. Take care, Spider-Man.
Thank you, Uncle Aaron, for everything.
Didn't know Spider.
Hey, there's a break-in happening near you.
All you can steal buffet. Wish I shared your outlook.
Come on. Robbing someone during the holidays? Not cool.
Taking you down!
And I better not see you trying to break in again. Yeah, that sounded good.
Look out!
Really need to sleep. Just a quick nap. From Mom. It's a clue for a scavenger hunt. Dad and I used to do these. Did she make a new one? I'm gonna check this out. See what Mom put together. Should get out of here. Check out the Natural History Museum. Haven't been to the museum in forever. I think the last time was with Finn and Dad. Those trips are really fun. It's weird to think about now.
Hey, Spider-Man!
I gotta check this place with Genki sometime. It feels mad good.
Miles, there's a helicopter doing some dangerous flying near you.
That helicopter looks possessed. It's gonna hurt someone if I don't... What are you doing?
Nothing, I swear! Things moving on its own!
Radio hack. I need to trace the signals. 3 of them.
Don't let him mess with the transmitter!
Everything you do threatens innocent people. All right, now for the transmitter. 2 more. Okay, time to worry about the transmitter. That's 2. 1 more. You alright, helicopter dude?
We're steady for now, but I need full control back.
Okay, I'll fix it. Underground down, transmitter next. That killed the hack.
Thank you. Look, I take orders from the boss, but the truth is, you're all right. Now you should go.
And we're clear. Score 1 for Spider-Man. And Roxanne.
A friendly neighborhood user just spotted a weapons deal going down.
Okay. Natural History Museum. Clue on the postcard said, facing the park, with the world on our shoulders, we guard the next clue. Okay, Natural History Museum. Clue on the postcard said, facing the park, with the world on our shoulders, we guard the next clue. There's a statue of 4 guys holding a globe at the Central Park entrance. Might be what that clue means.
All right, that's enough. Taking a break. Cheap knockoff Spider-Man impersonator. A damn sub.
Another postcard under here.
What the?
This one's of the Empire State Building. High atop the Empire State, you'll find a pair of blind eyes. There's a flash drive attached.
Hey, big man. Happy birthday.
Oh my God. Dad.
Scavenger hunt seemed like a fun way to celebrate 16. Tour down memory lane. Remember that summer you and Finn forced me to take you to the museum every weekend? Here's a secret. I love those trips. Used to be I felt guilty you didn't have any siblings. Things with your uncle are tough now, but I would have never made it to 18 without him. Anytime I'd see you with Finn, I'd feel less guilty. You have a sister. Her. With Finn, and now Genki, you'll always have family in your life. Love you lots, big man. See you at the next clue.
Wow. I haven't heard his voice in so long. I hope he left more messages with the rest of the scavenger hunt.
Hey, sleepyhead. Did you find my note?
Yeah. Followed the clue and just heard Dad. Did you do all this?
Just the setup. Your dad made the clues last year. I know it's been tough since the move. Thought hearing from him could help.
It does. Gracias, Ma.
De nada. Have fun with him. And remember, I'm here if you need me, Miles. You can tell me anything. Te quiero.
Te quiero. How can they have a shootout with this many civilians around? I gotta step in. You can just talk this out in a public forum. Let's say like a city council meeting.
Try and dodge this! Spider-Man taking us out! You're in for it now!
Hello. I have assist you.
Taking him down!
That's everybody. Bystanders are safe. Time to head out.
Hey, users say a civilian's getting roughed up near you.
So, move! I don't want to see your face again!
Hey! Leave him alone! That's what you get for harassing people.
Oh, you're the new one! The Thanks, man. I owe you.
You should go to a doctor. Get that checked out. Here, take 5. Not your lucky day. Sorry.
I see him!
Here! Catch!
Greetings. I am ready to provide combat assistance.
We need more people!
Why is there always more of them than there are of me?
Taking a shot!
Stop us, Spidey!
Lisa?
He's moving too fast! Stop him!
You can't be all... You can't take out all of us!
Come on, where is he? There! Take him out! Stay out of our way!
He's got the time! Hit Spider-Man with everything you've got! Never about you!
Combat companion terminated.
Take much to end you!
Don't let him stay in the air! Keep him in the ground!
Nice. Don't think those guns are for paintball.
Little Norm.
can't you sell something nice? Like Snickers or pizza?
Get over here! We're running for it! Come on, kid, let's play! You can't take all of us! You're smaller than the other guy!
I'm back! Now stop driving!
Oh, crap! He got Dave!
No! And that's one more arms deal stopped in progress. Good work, me. Algarete.
The Underground have been sighted messing with a billboard, FYI.
Once I lock onto the underground signal, I'll be able to find where they're at. Need to dial my suit in. Locking on. Got it. Underground's trying to get the press to notice them more. Maybe they should launch an app. And here's the Underground. You sure you're getting more press with these billboards? Or just more of me? Transmitter around here. Signal's clear. I should ask Yankee about building some sort of underground ad blocker. Empire State Building. Let's check the clue. High atop the Empire State, you'll find a pair of blind eyes. Maybe the clue's about the binoculars on the observation platform.
Jeez!
Who?
Why do you keep changing the suit?
Get the crap out of me! Little mom did this! It's really him! Is that?
Modern Art Museum in Greenwich. I remember that place. Find the fossil hiding among the modern. Don't forget to look up.
Fifth grade field trip. Empire State Building. I chaperoned. Never agreed to wrangle a bus full of 10-year-olds, son. Took us 3 hours to get here, and when we did, who showed up? The webhead himself, battling Vulture. As soon as we stepped off the elevator, we had to turn right back around again and evacuate. The thing I remember most, though, you wanted to stay. Told me, Spider-Man needs our help, Dad. You're a born hero, Miles. Don't ever lose that fighting spirit. See you at the next clue.
Born hero. Think I learned to be a hero from watching Dad. Miss him. Especially now. Okay, here's the Modern Art Museum. Find the fossil hiding among the modern. Don't forget to look up.
Jeez, you're fit.
Hey, doesn't the museum keep a fossil on the balcony facing the river? Worth a look. Next clue. Boom. Looks like I'm going to CODB's. Where money is king, you'll find great tunes hanging among the lights.
I had to practically drag you and Finn to the Modern Art Museum the first time we came. What do we care about splotchy paintings? But your mom and I knew. We had to show you kids that there were different ways of looking at the world. Sometimes radically different. When I saw you two in front of that psychedelic Angela Davis portrait, heads craned up and all, I knew you got it. All that orange and gold. Don't think you ever realized the world could look that way. That you could look that way. Like royalty. Proud of you making it this far. Let's see how you do it the next one.
Ben and I talked about that trip for months afterwards. Mom and Dad really knew how to inspire. Alright, CODBs. Lobster Bill's, Dad's favorite restaurant. Nestled beneath Stuyvesant lives a monster of a good meal.
Spent half my youth at CODB with your uncle. Every musician we loved played at this cramped little stage. Aaron even got up there once himself. Didn't do half bad either. When he finally told me about his night job, this is where he took me, to soften the blow. But it poisoned the place for me. Never took you here because of it. I regret that. You'd love it, just like I did. So, how about this? Find a show you want to see. Anything, my treat. Come out here and your old man will show you how I used to bust a move. Next clue's all yours, Miles.
Dad was gonna bring me to a show. Man, need a minute after hearing that.
Spent half my youth at CODB's with your uncle. Every musician we loved played at this cramped little stage. Aaron even got up there once himself. Didn't do half bad either. When he finally told me about his night job, this is where he took me, to soften the blow. But it poisoned the place for me. Never took you here because of it. I regret that. You'd love it, just like I did. So, how about this? Find a show you want to see.
Man, there's an assault happening nearby.
Lobster Bill's. Holy ground for Dad. Nestled beneath Stuyvesant lives a monster of a good meal. Pretty sure I know which monster he means. Next clue must be on Bill the Lobster. Guy is pretty monstrous. Oh, I know this place. The art space on the Upper East Side. No letter enters this artsy castle without stopping at the gate.
Ooh, boy. Lobster Bills. Home away from home. Always reminded me of the Graham's Kitchen down south. Took your mom here on our first date. Just about every date after that. Even once when she was pregnant with you. And she went into labor right before dessert. I blame the Cajun shrimp. She was less of a fan after that. But I'm not gonna lie, son. Some of those nights working late, oh yeah, I'm stopping in for some fried okra. Don't tell your mom.
Mom totally knew he was stopping here. Let him have his secret. They were a good team.
Pick on someone your own, or, my size.
What music do you listen to?
Ooh, spider selfie? Yeah. Dang, I look great in this
crazy.
light. Thanks. Spider-Man, hope you enjoyed Christmas. I need what?
There's the art space. Okay. No letter enters this artsy castle without stopping at the gate.
Love your new suit, Spider-Man.
Should check the gates around... Oh, C.J. Walker Park. I know this place, up in Harlem. Beneath the hoop where you learn to fly, your journey comes to an end. Man, not ready for this to be over.
Middle school graduation. You and Finn joked it felt like a royal coronation when we saw the art space building. Your mom and I were so proud. Our son and our almost daughter graduating at the top of their class. I know it made you sad, both of you, go to different high schools. But Miles, I'll tell you, the friendships you make when you're young, the real ones, those last. You and Finn will find each other again. Maybe a few years down the line, maybe a few decades. One clue left. Bet you can't wait to get to the end.
Finn and I did find each other again. Just not the way Dad thought.
How long you been an arms dealer?
Ditch the stuff!
I got laid off.
Why can't you sell something nice? Like Snickers or pizza?
He's mine!
You're smaller than the other guy!
And that's one more arms deal stopped in progress. Good work, me. This is it, C.J. Walker Park. And this is a... man. So many memories.
And so we come to the end. C.J. Walker Park. Remember when we played ball here in the summers? Your uncle showed you how to take it to the rack. Well, I demonstrated how to throw it down with authority. Don't think I'll ever forget watching you and Finn trying to alley-oop to your mom. This place reminds me that as crazy as life gets, only one thing really matters. The people you love. You, your mom, Finn, Genki, even your uncle. Keep the folks you care about close to your heart, and you'll never go wrong. Happy birthday, big man. You are my reason for being brave.
Not ready for that.
Miles. What's up?
Hey, Mom. Just finished a scavenger hunt. Thank you so much for putting it together. For a little while, it was like he was back.
He never left, mijo. I love you.
I love you, Ma. Something's weakening emergency responder communications. Should check it out.
Spider-Man! Thank God. Something's weakening our emergency comms. We can't get through the fire department.
Is anyone still inside?
No, we got everyone out. But this fire's gonna jump if we don't get help. Hear that? Just noise now.
I think I can find the source. Don't worry, I'm gonna get your comms back up. The sooner I get to the source, the sooner the fire trucks get here. My webs can handle a fire this big. Whatever's weakening the signal is just ahead.
Fire's burning real good, and all I'm hearing is static. Guess powering down the tower worked.
Insurance only pays out if the whole building goes down. So make sure the static stays till then.
They're weakening comms for an insurance scam? I gotta stop them.
Check out the building. Place looked like a fire hazard already.
Seriously, it's so old all the wiring's still covered in cloth. We got nothing to worry about.
This beats lockup, that's for sure.
Hear that? What was that?
One big step. You know, it's gotta wait a little while longer.
Sorry, guys. You really should have gone for the Spider-Man insurance.
He can't take all of us!
Time to teach you a lesson!
Comms are weak because there's no power. I need to charge up that generator. Still getting a source for the weak comms. There must be another group in on the scam. Hey, Mr. EMT. Dudes are trying to burn down that building for an insurance scam. That's why they're messing with your comms.
Are you serious? They're putting people in danger.
Yeah. How's the fire looking?
It's getting real close to jumping to the building next door, and I still can't reach the fire department.
Signal should be clear soon. Hang tight. I'll update you. Getting close.
Hang on. The signal's stronger now. What'd you do?
Why are you always assuming things are my fault, huh? What's that about?
Can't wait. I gotta get those comms back to normal.
I hate computers.
Why am I always the one figuring?
I'm not gonna go out like that!
Now to get the comms back to full power. I should check on the fire and make sure comms are back up. Hey, how's the signal now?
Everything's coming through loud and clear. Got through to dispatch, too. Fire trucks are pulling up now. Fire department got the building extinguished just in time. I'm definitely giving your app 5 stars.
Glad I could help. Spread the word, too. The more people use the app, the safer we'll make New York.
I'm gonna make sure everybody knows about it. Thanks again, Spider-Man.
FYI, there's a helicopter out of control near you, according to the app.
Something is seriously wrong with that helicopter.
You got to stop this thing!
I can't! Controls are locked!
Take him down before he screws up the signal!
You gotta stop with these half-baked plans that hurt people. All right, now for the transmitter. Gotta do that 2 more times. Okay, time to worry about the transmitter. That's 2. 1 more. Hey man, you good up there?
Still don't have control, but it's not fighting me.
Gotta take out the transmitter. There! Helicopter's free.
I'll let you go since you helped. Thanks.
The guy can't find his car. Maybe it was stolen. There's a dude that needs help. Hey man, your car's missing?
Yeah, just finished a double shift. Came out to grab my car, but it's gone. I'm back on in 12 hours. And all I want to do is get home and sleep.
I can make that happen. You have your key fob on you?
The beep-boop unlock thing. Yeah, got it right here.
Awesome. One lost car soon to be found. Okay, I can track the signal from the key fob to find the car. Stealing a medical tech's car in the dead of winter? That's cold, man. Literally and figuratively. Oh man, this place reeks of chop shop. Car's definitely here.
Just because we're outside the box,
This place seems to be full of lost cars. Guys, you stole an EMT's car after he worked a double shift? That is beyond uncool. Are you trying to guilt trip me into ignoring your grand larceny?
Whoa! Well, I mean, these cars ain't gonna steal themselves, you know? Someone's gotta do it!
That is not at all how this works. Sorry, nice try though.
I got you now, kid! Taking you down! Gonna flatten you! Shot, kid!
Thieves down. Now I can use the fob to find the car. The more annoying the horn gets, the closer I am.
Incredible. Hey, cops finally showed up here. I'll see if they'll drive me to you. Thanks again, Spider-Man. Gonna tell everyone to use your app after I get some sleep.
Glad I could help. All right. Think my work here's done.
Hey man, I'm so glad you're using the app. It really feels like it's catching on with people.
I'm not surprised, dude. You nailed it. Take a bow. Cannot let that crane crash down onto the street. It's hero time. Wow, that is a lot of ice. Let's see what that construction worker says.
Spider-Man, you came.
Your crane looks very drowsy. How can I help?
Yeah, drowsy. The motor burned out and all the ice buildups thrown it off balance.
Yep, that's bad, all right.
I cleared the area under the crane, but it could still fall onto the street. You gotta get the ice off before that happens.
I'm on it. Nice to meet you. Ugh. This is why Pete gave me a C in quipping. This is oddly satisfying.
Hey, Spider-Man, you seeing how much that crane is swaying, right?
Almost done de-icing. Usually I'm terrible at breaking the ice, but... oof, that was bad. Whew. Now to find a good spot to steady the crane from. Okay, just need to swing it back away from the street. Okay, didn't hurt anyone. But if I know my train schedules, I gotta get that off the tracks ASAP. I gotta break it quickly. Must punch faster. Track's clear. Need to jump. Well, stopping the crane was only the tip of the iceberg. But... okay, that's enough ice punch for today. Beast Toy Drive's getting less toys than last year. Wonder why that is. Here's the Feast volunteer that asked for help.
Glad to see you, Spidey.
I heard you've been having some toy donation issues.
Hey, Spider-Man, I'm Sam. So, on my last inventory check, we had a couple hundred missing.
You think somebody stole them?
I don't know, but today we're supposed to have 2 trucks out making pickups. But our GPS transponders say there are 3. Something's up.
Sounds like you got yourself a poser. But how am I gonna know which one it is?
If you can check their license plates, we'll know which one shouldn't be out there.
You can count on me then. Genki, there are 3 Feast trucks out in the city and one of them is phony. Could use your help here.
You could use the camera in your suit to grab license plate numbers, and I'll run them against stolen car databases. Try it on that truck. It works! Okay, I got the truck locations from Feast, so you should see them now. Snap the plates, and I'll run them against the database.
You're the best, dude. Stand by for pics. Gotta get those toys back for the kids. Man, nothing beats this holiday stress, huh?
Okay, running the plate. The truck's legit. Keep looking.
Gotta get close for a clear picture.
Checking the plate. 1 sec. Bingo! Follow that truck!
Listen, all I'm saying is don't make me look like an idiot in front of Joe, right? He's running this.
Stealing toys? These kids are looking forward to this stuff.
Hey, I didn't get presents as a kid, and I turned out fine.
Right. Sounds like they're stealing toys for some sort of deal. And this Joe is the one in charge. How am I gonna find him?
If you can grab pictures of their faces, I'll run them through facial recognition software and see if we get a match.
Okay. Sounds like I gotta use camo if I'm gonna get in close.
Nice! Running the photo. This one's clean. Nice photo, though. All right, checking the police database. That's our Joe. Follow him.
Crap, we got a bug problem!
That must be the buyers.
I beat up scrawny punks like you every day! Heads up, fellas! Spider-Man's here! Picking us off!
The holidays are saved! Now, just check the truck and make sure the toys are still there.
Hands off the merchandise!
Genki, I found the toys. Just cleaning up some stragglers.
Cool. You got this, buddy.
That's it! I'm taking my toys, and I'm going home!
Got you now!
Hey, Sam, I found the toys. I'm sending you the location, but they're all safe and sound at the docks in Midtown.
Ah, I'm so glad to hear that. On my way over right now.
Can't thank you enough, Spider-Man. You just saved the holidays for a lot of kids. I'll make sure these toys get back safely.
Glad I could help, Sam. You have yourself a happy holiday.
Doesn't get much better than thwarting a gang of toy thieves and saving the holidays for kids.
You said it. And I couldn't have done it without you, bro.
Hey, I'm hearing that the Underground hijacked a billboard near you.
Picking up interference again. If I can lock onto the... Locating the source. Got it. Throwing your evil logo on a billboard is definitely a power move. These trucks in trouble. A lot of people need that food. Better try to help. That truck is going nowhere fast if I don't get it out of that snowbank.
Oh man, thank you. I'm delivering holiday meals, but the truck's snowed in. Families are counting on this food. Can you help?
Think so. Let me see if I can pull you out that snow. As the other Spidey would say, it's no problem.
You are awesome. It's free.
Physics is the real hero. Think I can help with that too. Let me give you a little jump. And don't worry about the electricity. Your truck's rubber tires will protect you. Promise. Okay, man. Hit it.
You're a lifesaver. Gotta punch it. People are waiting on these meals.
Those meals will make a lot of people in need happy tonight. He left his delivery list. He's gonna need these addresses. Gotta grab that list and get it to the driver before he gets too far. Okay, dude needs his list. Time to go. Moving fast. Must be really late. Hold up! I've got your address list! Think you're gonna need this. Drive safe now.
Oh, wow, thank you. You get the gold star today, my friend.
Peace! Maybe Fee should invest in monster trucks to make their deliveries. Aw, a cat's lost. Well, they came to the right place for help. Hey, you having cat troubles?
Yeah. Vector, my cat, ran out while I was grabbing the mail. Here, he loves this bag. If you find him, he'll crawl right in.
Are cats in backpacks like a thing? Do you have anything with Vector's scent?
Right here. His favorite toy.
Cute. Quick scan. And I got a trail. Hold tight. Vector's coming home. Up onto those school buses. Oh, little guy's nimble. Is that a... Yep. Dead rat. Good for Vector, sad for Rat. On the right trail, though. Went under the bus. Trail heads down. Into the sewers. I'll follow from street level, thank you. Oh, this cat's gonna smell real weird. Trail picks up. He climbed out here. Saved from a sewer search. Never would have gotten that smell out of my suit. Vector's vector goes up that fire escape. Nice hops, cat. Vector's collar. Still warm. I'm close. This cat has no fear. Respect. What under that HVAC stuff? Time to crawl. Vector! Hold up, bud. Coming! Found you. Oh, boy. You got that real New York smell now, Vector. Wow.
Thank you. Ooh, wow. Wow. That's the smell. Oh, Vector, you've earned a full body scrub, pal. Let's get inside.
I think that's the person who wants a selfie.
Spider-Man, hi. I know you're busy, but could I get a selfie with you? Oh my god, thank you. Pose right there. Huh? It's great, thank you.
I got better things to do.
Thanks, Spider-Man. Never seen a gas line blow like that. Good thing you got here as fast as you did. Other guys are telling me you got an app. I'm usually bad with technology, but for you, I'll check it out. Firing on Spider-Man!
Greetings. I am here to assist. Greetings. I am assist.
New threat detected!
Combat simulation running. Combat assistance complete. Goodbye.
Go by Spider-Man? Did you?